Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Gemini13 here, coming at you with a Gemini airport update. I just received 2 new airplanes today, and that's why we are here to do a Gemini airport update. So my airport today is more of a busier time of the day. So I have more planes out, not that many planes in the domestic gates, and there's more activity looking. It just looks more active. So we can start over here. We have our U.S. Airways Airbus 319 in the Battleborn, Nevada state livery, and this plane is pushing back, heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada. We have an Arizona Cardinals A319 that just arrived from Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix Sky Harbor. Then we have the Arizona State Livery that just arrived from Seattle, Tacoma. And this flight from Seattle to Tacoma was off of a repositioning flight from Phoenix. It was a flight from Philly and then to Seattle, and then it was repositioning from Seattle to Charlotte, and it's going to head to Phoenix in 3 hours because we already have a flight heading out to Phoenix within the next right now. So over here we have our Philadelphia Eagles plane that's going to get towed into a gate because there's gates now, but it will be heading out to Philadelphia. We have our retro Heritage America West plane, well, U.S. Airways America West, and this aircraft is heading out to Houston, Texas. Over here, we have the other retro plane, and this plane is heading out to Salt Lake City on a 319. Over here, we have our Boeing 737-300 heading to Myrtle Beach, getting ready to go. My brand new 734 that is about to push back to Pittsburgh. My AirTran Orlando Magic 717 that just arrived from Baltimore, and it will be heading out to Orlando once it gets to the gate. So we already have another flight that's going to go back to Baltimore, and then, sorry, that scared me for a second. Okay, my U.S. Airways Allegheny plane is heading down to New York LaGuardia. A320 getting heavy service heading out to San Francisco today. Heavy service going on for that dude. We have a U.S. Airways Alpha 8 is unaccompanied right now. The A321 is already on the active taxiway. We have our A321 right here that's heading to Los Angeles. We have our A321 that's going to push back right after the other A321 moves, and this aircraft is heading over to San Diego today. Our flight to Dublin, 757-200, getting ready to push back for Dublin. That flight, like I said, going to Dublin. I'll take you over to the active takeoff runway, which is runway 15 left, sorry. We have our A330-300, which is flying out to London Gatwick today. This aircraft is usually over at the gate, and so 757 US Airways suggested you should move one of your planes over, or you move one of the 330s over. So that's a good idea. They haven't moved anywhere for months, but fictionally they do move every day. But okay, anyways, we have a Piedmont A319 heading up to Washington Reagan. We have a US Airways A321 heading out to Denver, Colorado. And I didn't get to the 734 yet, but this 737-400 is heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Lufthansa Flight 429 getting heavily serviced, ready to go out to Munich today, Munich, Germany. We have our hangar, which has my Alaska plane, because I told you I had to, fix my Alaska plane, so I just kept it in the hangar, kind of like a little story type thing. Then the Saab 340 got retired a couple days ago, and it will now just sit in my hangar. It is a retired aircraft. Head over to the express terminal. Kind of sit right here. I'll bring it over here actually. Got my U.S. Airways CRJ 200 that is going to get serviced. Passengers getting ready to load up, and this flight is heading over to Chattanooga. We have a Dash 8 heading over to Roanoke. My beautiful brand new Air Canada Jazz, and I know people have been just relax now. This flight is heading to Toronto. I know there's been many requests about Toronto, and this Air Canada Jazz CRJ 200 getting ready to go to Toronto. 2 empty CRJ gates. We'll get over to where those CRJs are in a minute. Like I said, this is the AirTran 737-700 that will be going to Baltimore. Empty AirTran gate. JetBlue A320 that will be getting ready to push back to heading out to New York JFK. Empty gate. Delta 737-700 getting ready to go out, heading to Atlanta. And a Delta A319 that will be flying over to Detroit. as an A319 operating. Gonna open the blind just a little bit. Here we go. My U.S. Airways 767-200 is heading over to I'm sorry, I'm thinking about wrong stuff right now. I was thinking about my other planes, but this U.S. Airways 767-200 is heading over, landing from Madrid. I had to switch the runways up because the A330-300 is taking off momentarily. Then I have my U.S. Airways CRJ-700, which is the aircraft I'm flying tomorrow. This is heading over to Northwest Arkansas. Told you I had an AirTran 717 heading out to Atlanta. And the PSA aircraft behind it is heading to Atlanta as well, so I have seen that plane go to Atlanta, so why not send it over there? U.S. Airways A330-200 is getting ready to go to Frankfurt. We have Charlotte has 2 daily flights from Frankfurt, so that's where that plane will be heading later. My U.S. Airways CRJ-900, Mom flew this plane today, so this plane is arriving from Pensacola, Florida. That plane just landed and is getting off the, it's on the active taxiway back to the airport, back to its Concourse E terminal area, and I do want to go back there quickly. I will get. I tell you every time I'm going to get Herpa, but I never told you when I'm going to get Herpa buildings. But there will be Herpa buildings right there and there. But I just need to save money. That's like one thing I don't want to buy really, just something I'm not really interested in buying. But anyways, there's no planes I have on order right now. But I'm always looking at other aircraft. I've been getting a lot of requests on getting a United aircraft, and this is the last time I will say what I'm doing about United. The last time I'm saying this, I'm just waiting for a United A319 or a United 737-700 or 800 or a United E145. Whenever one of those come out, then United will be at my airport. I do find myself, I do agree, it's kind of surprising I don't have United, but I mean, I don't want to buy the old colors United. There's just no need when they're merged already. So you will see United, but just not now. I probably will get 757 for my Copenhagen airport, but there's no set time for that one, so don't get your hopes up for that airport anytime soon. Anything else I'm trying to think of off the top of my head right now? Oh, so for the little American Airlines U.S. Airways battle, it actually, we're not waiting till frickin' January 1st, but we will be beginning September 1st, and I already added the seat numbers up and everything, and as of now, U.S. Airways will be winning, should win the September month, unless the American Airlines Gemini group decides to get some 777s, but my numbers alone beat both of them combined, and 757 U.S. Airways just puts us up another freaking almost 2,000, so we're good. We're pretty good to go. So, I'm flying U.S. Airways CRJ-700 tomorrow. I'm always looking to expand my express fleet, so yes, I'm following the merger, but do I care? I'm still going to buy U.S. Airways planes up until the day they announce a merger, if they ever announce a merger. But other than that, this is my Gemini Jet Airport update, and hope you enjoyed it. That U.S. Airways 737-400 I reviewed today was my 25th U.S. Airways. So yay, claps, round of applause for that. That's a pretty big number of U.S. Airways. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.